Alright, magandang umaga. Good morning everyone. And welcome to episode 7 of Sprout HR Experts Season 6. So ilan na ba yung mga attendees natin? We have around 67 participants already and more incoming. Welcome everyone. And I hope everyone's having a great morning. My name is Ethan and I will be your host for this webinar. Thank you so much to everyone who took the time off their busy schedules to join us today. So we have another exciting episode for everyone. No, I think some of us here have already attended previous webinars. Parating may Sprout HR Experts webinar every Tuesdays and Thursdays. And today we have an exciting and very interesting topic. We're talking about the different principles and ways on how to avoid falling into depression given the stressful work environments we are living in because of the pandemic. So recurring theme to, diba? And I think it's very important we talk about it. Moving forward though, if you like webinars like this, please don't forget to follow our social media pages. We have at Sprout HR Tech and be on the lookout for new episodes we have. We're also live on Facebook and YouTube as of this moment. So if you have any friends who want to listen in, they can find us sa FB or sa YouTube. Okay, just to give a quick introduction to who we are. For those of you who don't know, Sprout Solutions is the leading HR and payroll solutions provider in the Philippines. And we aim to help businesses transform and automate their HR processes, whether it's recruitment, performance management, timekeeping, payroll, benefits, etc., etc. So just like the new normal of virtual festivities and Filipino spirit, we celebrate innovations by helping your business adapt digitally. Okay, so once again, welcome to everyone tuning in to this exciting episode of Sprout HR Experts by Sprout Solutions. Can I hear your excitement, or can I see your excitement on the chat? Can people make noise in the chat? Say good morning. Let's look at the chat. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, great. I like the energy. All right. So we'll have a quick icebreaker. Which icebreaker namin is we usually ask a question to everyone in the audience. Can we show the question for today, team? Okay, what's your go-to stress reliever while working from home? Okay, so ano yung mga options natin? We have spend much needed time with my family, friends. Okay, actually, silang nagdadala ng stress. Joke lang. And exercise, isa pang nagdadala ng stress. Binge watch my favorite series or movie, or write down my feelings and thoughts, or practice creativity in any way. May tamang sagot ba to? Okay, somebody said, si Armin the Basta said, plants. Okay, what do you mean by plants? Kumain ng plants? Igan yung plants. Alagaan yung plants. I want to see the polls. Do we have the polls here? What did the poll say, team? Okay, I don't know what okay, the top answer. This is also my top answer, by the way. The top answer is spend time with family. Okay, so I was just joking a while ago. Of course, our family, our friends, they're one of the best ways to relieve our stress, lalo na ngayon na panahon pa ng pandemya. Okay, so it's great to hear from everyone. Thank you for participating. It's also a very nice question to ask. Nice drawing as well. So before we continue, I also want to talk about our raffle. So of course, my paraffle on Sprout. For those of you who have been here before, actually, you know what? I want to ask, who here has gone to Sprout HR Experts webinar before? Can you comment sa chat pang ilang webinar mo na to? Can you do that? So just on the chat, tell us how many times you've attended. Okay, second time, 7th time, Jenny. Okay, good job, Jenny. So Jenny is 7th time. It's my first time for some people. First. More than 20 times. Renet Datahan, more than 20 times. Renet, nagtatrabaho ka ba? I'm just kidding. I'm so happy. You just, maybe we should hire you, Renet, to work on the show. Nth time, got lost counting na si Hershey. Wow. Taray ng nth time. First time. Okay, it's great. It's great to hear that we have a following. Marami. Joanna Perin, I recognize your name. Sabi ni Joanna, marami na, dot, dot, dot. Parang ayaw mo na, Joanna. Suyang-suya ka na ba sa HR webinar? No, I'm happy that you guys are here. Okay, fantastic. So, we have first-timers, we have 20th timers, we have end-timers. As long as we're having a good time, keep on coming back. Okay, let's talk about the raffle. So, you have to collect all 3 keywords, and with this, you get a chance to win a 200 peso Grab gift card. So, you have to first follow Sprout's official Twitter page, which is at Sprout HR Tech. You have to comment all the 3 words on the pinned tweet on our Twitter page. So yung pinned tweet yung nasa pinaka itaas ng page. And then we'll announce the lucky winner at the end of the session like we always do. And we'll be sending the prizes via Twitter, direct message after the session. Okay. Sabi ni Hershey, because you guys are awesome. And sabi ni Joanna Pairin, love the learning from Sprout. Okay, it's great to hear. All right, and this session will also be a very good one. So now that you know the raffle mechanics, we're going to be talking about today's topic, right? So it's very important. And I'm going to give you the first keyword, which is related to the topic. So the first raffle keyword is mental well-being. So keywords pala, mental well-being. Dalawa pong words yun, mental well-being. So I also want to let you know, especially for the first timers, no, after our presentation, after our speaker talks, we will have a fireside chat session, which is an opportunity for you to ask some questions to our esteemed panelists that you might have. Okay, so please prepare questions as you are listening to the presentation. All right. So today's topic officially is empowering oneself in handling today's stressful environment. Okay, so please start listing down the questions you might have already even before the speaker finishes his presentation, and we'll try to address all of them. So I'm pretty excited. I want to introduce our guest, our speaker today, and he is a professional host with a degree in psychology at the De La Salle University of Manila, and is also a senior corporate trainer at Focus Singapore. Aside from also being a concert producer and an entrepreneur, he is currently a radio DJ at the capital sound of Manila, FM2. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm round of applause for Mr. Joseph Fernandez. Hi, Joseph.
Okay, hi, good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Joseph.
Yes, hold on. I'm a bit confused on how to
I like Joseph na yung pinili mong photo is the one with your mask.
Yes, hold on. I think okay, go on. Ethan, I'm talking to you, right?
Yeah, you're talking to everyone. So actually, parang yung virtual background mo is becoming your virtual foreground.
Hold on.
Parang naglalaho nga eh. Actually, that's the vibe that we're getting. But maybe you can take out the background instead. It's no problem. So we can
hold
see
on.
Let's try that.
Medyo tito moment here.
Okay lang.
Okay, so hold on. Give me a few seconds here, all right? Hold on, Ethan.
You got this. No worries. So I'm quite excited. Joseph is a host also, so radio DJ, and I can imagine that we're gonna have a fun time during his fireside chatting during his presentation. So can we all shout out also to Joseph and give him a warm welcome on our group chat?
Yes, teka lang, kids. Hold on.
Okay lang.
It has been a very big problem for me. Medyo matanda na kasi. Sorry.
So I think perfect opportunity ba to do a Zoom virtual background tutorial?
Okay, wait lang. I think I found it. So that's my account. Settings. Hold on. So settings. So Ethan, sige, libangin mo muna sila habang...
Actually, Joseph, ito yung pag-uusapan natin today, yung tutorial kung paano gamitin yung Zoom.
Okay, I actually I'm in my desktop.
Okay, so I'll do this real quick. So you can check out yung, kita mo ba, Joseph, yung stop video?
Ayun. Background and filters. And then...
Yeah, that's the one.
There. How about that? Hold on.
Ayun, okay, Joseph.
Okay, there you go.
You look great. Okay, fantastic. Okay, para sa mga hindi pa marunong mag-virtual set ng virtual background, you're welcome. Thank you, Joseph.
Thank you. All right, here we go.
Okay, I'll give the floor to Joseph. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again, Mr. Joseph Fernandez.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, meron ba ako kausap dito? Ayun. Anyway, so yes, good morning. First and foremost, thank you to these guys from Sprout.ph, to Yana especially, na inistorbo ako on a Sunday evening. I'm just kidding, just kidding. So yes, hopefully you guys are doing okay and doing well. And yep, my name is Joseph, or on air they call me Joe. So, and I'm not so sure whether you guys are here because you guys were required or you guys were asked to. But then again, it's very important or very crucial for me that you guys are here. So siguro yan. Ako lang yata ang ako lang yata kasi ang naka-unmute. So please forgive me. I am still, you could say, nag-adjust. Siguro wala sa itsura pero I'm 40 years old right now. I'm turning 40 in December. So medyo tito moments naman comes to these stuff. Okay, so once again, good morning everyone. Today is a Tuesday, June 29, and we are almost halfway into 2021. And as you know, hindi naman tayo dilingid sa kaalaman natin na for the past year and a half, we have been under this so-called pandemic. So, kaya itong talk na to, specifically our topic for today, is I think very relevant not only for us, but also to your friends, your family, and your workmates. So, ayun. Sabi nga ni Ethan kanina, we're going to touch on something that has to do with mental well-being. And ito, I'm sure na alam nyo rin, sa bansa natin, specifically in the Philippines, pag sinabing mental, no? Sa mental hospital. Pag sinabing psychological, it means psycho. But today, hopefully, we can remove or try to diminish that impression that whenever we talk about mental or our mental well-being, it's not really baliw or may sapak or may topak or, maluwag milyo. So, hindi ganun, okay? So, sabi nga ni Ethan, I'm a graduate, by the way, of psychology. I have my graduate studies in clinical psychology as well. So, trust me, pag sinabing mental or psycho, you're not baliw. Alright? Okay, so I can see the chat forum right now. And I'm gonna ask you, honestly, I'm gonna give you 10 seconds to reply to this question. Sino among you guys right now, ang feeling nyo is stressed or depressed? Go, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so thank you for those who participated. But yes, thank you for the candid, for the transparency. I was not really hoping you guys would reply, but thank you for the for being so lucid. And the reason why, as you can see in our first slide, nakasulat dyan sa, sinadya ko yan actually, no? Sinadya ko yung tagline natin for our talk today. Nakaka-depress. Diba? Nakaka-depress. Diba? Ano nga ba ang nakaka-depress? I'm sure you have your answers. Pero today, we're not going to talk about what depressed you or what stresses you out, but instead, we're going to give our own suggestions, our own recommendations, of course, guided by yours truly, on how to deal with the stresses and the depressors in your life. Okay. Sige. So, also one more thing, since I'm in our practice sa psychology kasi, napapansin natin in media, in social media, even mga artista, even the celebrities, they toss around the word depressed a lot. Alam niyo yun, parang, depressed ako, depressed ka, nakaka-depress, and so on and so forth. Later on, i-define natin yung stress para hindi natin siya loosely or carelessly nasasabihin lang na, depressed ako. Alam niyo yun, you follow. Parang love lang yan, di ba? Parang you just don't say you love someone. You have to show you love someone. Hugot eh, no? I'm sure you get my point. So you don't really just, toss around the word depressed or love carelessly or loosely. Nang ganun lang. So be very careful on how to use those words. Okay? Okay, so Yana, I think, is on my tech side. So can we move on to the next slide, please. And all right. So anyone, ano nakikita niyo sa sa slide? Just to check if you guys are on the same page with me. What do you guys see? A clock. Yep. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Maria and Rika, and Turcel. Now, a personal conviction. This is just my personal conviction. Your time or our time is the most important commodity that we have. Time is the only thing in our life that we cannot reproduce, refabricate, or make. Hindi yan katulad ng relo or bagong iPhone or bagong Android or bagong laptop that we can make and make over time in a factory. If you've seen the movie In Time with Justin Timberlake and yes, that other girl, just make sure na yung binibigay nyo ng oras, at yung pinagtutuunan nyo ng oras is something or someone na talagang deserving ng oras ninyo. Okay? Just like right now, I'm going to guarantee you guys na you're not going to waste your time or I'm not going to waste my time on you guys. At magkakaroon kayo ng tipong, moment later on. So again, just a word of advice from a tito of Manila. Make sure you use your time wisely. Okay, let's move along. All right, yes, that movie, sabi ni Hershey. Moving forward, Yana. Now, I only have 3 rules. The first rule is nilabas ko na agad. No? Whether you are religious or spiritual or a Muslim, Christian, Hindu, Buddhist, please have faith. Especially during this seminar. I'm sure you might have heard a seminar or 2 or a speaker or 2, but trust me, have faith in this one. And trust me na medyo, I hope you guys don't mind me being very straightforward and blunt. Kasi minsan, kapag masyado tayong defensive, even in life, no, if you are defensive, you don't grow eh. Kaya nga sinasabi natin na if you offend someone, that's the only time you make change or you instill change. So make sure you guys have faith in this seminar. And next word, please, Yana. Yes, yun nga, kakasabi ko lang, ayoko ng bullshit, no? Kahit naman siguro sa inyo, kahit naman siguro kayo, walang bullshitan, no? Or sabi nga nila in Tagalog, walang gaguhan or walang pagmumukhang tanga. So I'm going to be very, very straightforward. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to be very offensive and I'm going to be very transparent with you guys. Kasi para saan pa kung maglolokohan lang tayo if you follow my drift. Mas masaya kasi sana ito kung face-to-face, but mahirap na. So again, my second rule for this seminar, wala tayong bullshitan, okay? Wala tayong bullshitan. Straightforward lang, honesty, and kahit makasakit, that's fine. I mean, it's part of the process. All right, and last rule for this webinar, Yana. Trust the process. Please, for the next 30 minutes, just open your eyes, open your ears, open your hearts, and open your minds. Trust the process. For the 76ers fans out there, kung meron man fans ng Sixers, I know, medyo sablay si Ben Simmons. So, hindi nag-improve, no? Sorry. I just had to say that. Talent Sixers. Anyway, all right. So, you guys are still with me? Okay, let's move on. Moving along, yan. And let's have our next slide. Now, this next segment of our presentation, of our webinar rather. Sorry, pag nakakita kasi ako ng PowerPoint or ng presentation, na ganito, isip ko PowerPoint. Sino among you guys know what the Pareto Principle is? Sige, go. 20 seconds. Google it. Or if you have your idea, I'm gonna give you 20 seconds. Go. 20 seconds. 2019. Then, ano nga ba ang Pareto Principle? Especially those of you na nag-HR. I mean, yan. Eco, nag-AB. Yan. Dapat alam yan. Or nag-management, excuse me. Ano nga ba ang Pareto Principle? Yes, 80-20. Good. 80-20. Yes, 80-20. Sabi ni Josie Ann. Sabi ni, yep. Yes, sabi ni Maria Josefa Tolentino, the Pareto Principle states for many outcomes, roughly 80% of the consequences come from the 20% causes. Yes. So thank you. At least I know you guys are with me. Make sure na meron ko yung kape. Like myself, nagpa-plugging lang ako ng Dunkin' Donuts coffee kasi that works for me. Okay, Pareto Principle. Now, it's good that you guys know what the 80-20 rule is. So it's a basic principle in economics, in accounting, or in management. So yun yung academic side. Now let's go to the realistic side of the Pareto Principle, which I call the reverse Pareto Principle. Okay, pero bago ko explain kung ano yun, meron ba kayong ano dyan? Okay, if you have your pen and paper, well and good. But if you can participate in the chat so I can see, it's much better, okay? Sino among you guys right now is taken or may boyfriend or girlfriend? Go. Chat tayo. Let me see at least 10 people na single or taken. I think my internet is kind of stable, sabi dito sa... Okay, so again, the question is, yes, I have Marilu, I have Henry, I have Hershey, who's married, happily married, Reneth, single. I need 5 more responses. So, okay, taken, not the movie, of course. Yeah, single, yes, married. Okay, Jenny. All right, thank you. Thank you, guys. Okay, sabi muna tayo. Now, the reason why I'm asking if you guys are taken or single or even married is this. Let's all assume, okay? Let's all assume na lahat tayo, okay, for this segment of the webinar, assume lang natin na lahat tayo is single, okay? So, isipin natin, single pa ako. Okay, single pa ako. Kunyari lang for this next 5 minutes. Imagine you guys are still single. I need you to think of this. I need you to think of 5 traits na gusto nyo sa isang ideal partner. I'll give you 20 seconds. Again, 5 traits na gusto nyo sa ideal partner. Go, 20 seconds. Whether responsable, mapagmahal, ano ba? God-fearing, family person, pogi, maganda, ganun, mayaman. Go. Okay, responsible, transparency, what else? Come on, give me 10 more seconds. Give me 5. Give me 5 traits that you want in an ideal partner. And 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Okay, so I'm gonna take this example from, so I can, sabi ni Maria Josefa Tolentino, God-fearing, intelligent, natabunan. Okay, hold on. Sige, natabunan yung kay Maria. Mga, sabi ko sa inyo, no, bullshit eh. Ano nagsabing pogi yung maganda dyan? Ano ba yan? Siyempre ako gusto ko maganda yung ano ko. Yan, sabi ni Mayan, pogi, di ba may tsura? I mean, may tsura. Ayun. So, I'm gonna take, kulang ako isa. Ayan, sabi ni Mayan, goal-oriented, kind, loyal, consistent, and that's my dog barking, if you can hear him. And pogi. Deacon, you want to show yourself? Deacon. Hey. Come on. Ayan. Anyway, all right. So going back to our topic. Sabi, i-example ko si Mayan, sorry, nawala naman si Mayan. Okay, ito na lang. Ayun. Sabi ni Mayan, gusto niya sa isang partner, goal-oriented, kind, loyal, consistent, and pogi. 5. Right. Now, kanina tinanong kayo kung alam nyo kung ano yung Pareto Principle. 80-20. Now, in my coaching practice and life coaching practice, lagi kong sinasabi na hindi lahat ng bagay pwede natin makuha. Agree ba kayo doon? Hindi lahat perfect. I mean, hindi mo naman gusto mo ng yung Dairy Queen ko, gusto ko ng Blizzard na extreme chocolate, ay pwede para dagdagan yun. Okay. Bad example yung Dairy Queen. Okay, ito na lang, going back to the partner. So if I'm gonna take Mayan example of a partner, sabi niya, goal-oriented, kind, loyal, consistent, and pogi, isa sa mga yan, wala. Agree? Nakakainis talaga yung hindi mo makita yung kausap mo, no? But then again, going back, I would like to emphasize this in life, in our life, or even in the past lives of our parents, of our brothers, sisters, friends, anyone. I'm telling you right now, right here, right now, if you're aiming for perfect, believe me, hindi mo makukuha yun. So may tandaan mo na, ano ka ba, single o ano? Goal-oriented, kind, loyal, consistent, tsaka pogi. So pwede yung lahat ng yan, pero hindi pogi. Or pwede yung lahat ng yan, goal-oriented, kind, consistent, pogi, pero hindi loyal. So I mean, you can't have it all. That's what I'm saying. You can't have it all. Right now, at this point of our segment, sinasabi ko sa inyo, you cannot have everything. You cannot control everything. You cannot do everything. Even my slide presentation na binigay ko kay Hana, kasi nga nagmamadali ako, meron akong guide outline for this webinar. Pero I know, hindi ko makukompleto yun. It's just a guide, but at least I am going to aim for 80%. Or 4 out of 5. If you're, kung basketball naman, 4 out of 5, 8 out of 10. Ano ba yung sa 20? Hindi ko na alam. Siya na malaki. Again, I'm gonna stop you guys right now. In your mindset, sa buhay nyo ngayon, right now, sabi ni Renef Datahan, committed, patient, understanding, funny, committed, patient, understanding, funny, and loyal. Ano kaya wala dyan? Okay, so I mean, that's the point, okay? So yeah, before we move on to the next slide, I need you to accept. If you cannot accept it right now, maybe later after the seminar. Tanggapin nyo na, hindi talaga pwedeng magawa or makuha natin ang lahat, di ba? Meron nga iba dyan, mayaman, sikat, daming pera, maganda naman, pero niloloko pala ng asawa. Ganun, di ba? Example lang naman yung love life. I mean, we're not speaking specifically, not exclusively on a love life or a personal life, pero with our jobs as well, with our career, with our financial life, everything in every aspect of our lives, you cannot get it all. Sabi ni Rona Cabillion, ouch daw. Pero di ba, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. Sobrang big fan ako ng artista na yun, of the 80s. Ay, nako. Tumaba na siya. Tapos nagpunta siyang States. Ay, nako. Maging sino ka man. I'm kidding. Okay na tayo. Kasi big fan talaga ako ng celebrity na yan. Anyway, let's move on. Okay, if you guys are okay, kung na-realize na niloloko lang kayo. Kasi ganito yan. The reason why I'm telling this, kasi I'm sure you have this friend then. I have a friend, one of my best friends. 11 years sila ng jowa niya. My friend is, ano ba trabaho ni Lay? Sinabi pangalan, no? She's a girl. Ano daw, sabi niya doon sa boyfriend niya, 11 years sila together, di ba? Responsable, pagmahal sa pamilya, ang galang, may tsura naman, pero 3 years na palang may affair. Ganun mabait lang. Buti lang ako, hindi ako mabait. No, I mean, I'm just sharing her story for you guys to realize that, again, nothing is ever going to be perfect. Actually, yun pala, in the last 3 years of their relationship, engaged na sila. And during that last 3 years of their relationship, before they broke up and before she found out about the affair, 3 years na rin yung affair. Nakilala doon ng lalaki sa pagbabike. Naku! Yung mga nagbabike dyan. Sorry. Nakilala daw nung lalaki sa Sunday morning ride. Naku, mga Sunday morning ride na ganyan. Diyos ko. Anyway, okay na tayo? Yes? Can we move on? Are you guys still there? Bigla kayo naghinala sa mga partner niyo. Okay na tayo doon. Okay, sige. Later na kayo magnilay-nilay tungkol doon sa partners niyo. Okay, let's move on. Kanina tinanong ko kayo about the 5 traits that you want in a partner. Now, I'm going to show you a set of pictures and nag-message si Yana. Ano sabi niya? Sir, okay. Sabi niya, dalihan ko daw. Okay, so ganito, bilisan natin. Let's do this in 5 minutes. So Yana, sige, go show all the pictures. Yeah, there's the tiger. Go ahead. There's the horse. There's the cow, and there's the pig, and there's the sheep. Now I'm gonna give you guys 30 seconds to one being the highest and five being the lowest. Ano lang, personal preference nyo lang, i-rate nyo sila or i-rank nyo sila from 1 to 5, 30 seconds, go. Ano yung number 1, ano yung number 2, ano yung number 3, pig, sheep, cow, tiger, or... Ayan. Sige, go ahead, guys. 20 seconds. 20, 19, 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, thank you for everyone who is now still responding or replying to our question. Okay, bilisan ko konti ha. Hope you guys can stay with me and be sharp. Focus lang sa akin, okay? So again, kanina nga sabi ni Ethan, I had my psychology background and I'm a huge follower and subscriber of number 1 is si Carl Jung, and number 2 si Carl Rogers, and then si Freud. And their studies in psychology are breakthrough in the study of psychology. Now, the reason why I ask you these animals or the ranking of these animals is because meron tayong tinatawag na archetypes. Yes, you may Google that later on. But according to Carl Jung and Rogers and Freud, these animals are representations of a something or an aspect of a man's life. And if you guys are ready, I'm going to unveil the meaning no or representation ng mga to, which I can actually you guys can actually Google it. It's called the Tibetan personality test. Now, if you guys rank tiger first, okay, ito pala. Tiger means pride or self-love or sarili muna. And the sheep and the horse actually means family. The pig signifies money. The cow signifies career. And the sheep signifies love. As in love, romantic love, whether personal, actually no, it's really personal pala. So it's romantic love or love in general. So tingnan natin. So tiger, horse, sheep, cow, and pig. So you guys have actually have different answers. Now, the reason why I'm asking you guys is this. Sa buhay nyo, I'll give you, again, another 30 seconds for this. Yes, tama yung sinabi ni Jenny Jane. Ito daw, according to your response, according to your response in my last question, ito daw yung ranking ng priorities nyo sa buhay. Okay? Priorities nyo sa buhay. So if you prioritize cow, unang-una is career, and so on and so forth. Gets? Yes, can you type gets? Para we can move on. Gets. Okay. Now, ganito. Next follow-up question. Among these 5, okay, meron tayong family, career, pride, love, and money. 5 yun, di ba? 5. If you have 100% of time and energy, okay, sige, energy na lang. Energy or time, or whether of the two. If you have 100% of time, 100 minutes, for example, give me a percentage or the exact minute you will give for these 5. For example, sheep 35, cow 44, love 10. You gets? Okay, I'll give you 30 seconds. Go. Out of 100 minutes, ilang minuto, or out of 100%, ilang percent ang ibibigay nyo sa bawat isa sa mga yan? Go. You have 25 seconds to go. Yeah, next in mo 10 minutes. Please, thank you. Okay. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, I'm gonna extract an answer here from Mali yung ginawa ni, ni Lois. I-divide mo, i-distribute mo yung 100. Okay, let me just get an example here. Sabi ni Joshua Chua, 30% cow, which is career, 20% is tiger, personal love, 20% pig, which is money, 20% horse family, and 10% love. Tama, di ba? Okay, good. Okay, guys are still with me. Now, I need you to do this. Medyo talinuhan natin ng konti lang naman. Sabi yun, hirap mag-math. Okay, ganito. Di ba kanina tinanong ko kayo, whether you wrote it in your piece of paper or whether you typed it here, tingnan nyo ulit, kung yung ranking nyo ba, yung top 5 na animals nyo, is the same as the amount of time or minutes that you will give to that animal. Sabi ko sa inyo, magkakaroon kayo ng moment. Okay. Tingnan nyo ibangga nyo sila, parang accounting. So, kung balanced yan, dapat wala yung bottom line natin. Kung nag-inventaryo ka, sales, inventory, dapat bangga. Okay. So, kung hindi bangga, kung hindi align, kung hindi match, or parang puzzle na nakakabit yung puzzle na yan, that means meron tayong konti lang naman na issue. Diba? Medyo, okay, parang meron disconnect eh. Alam mo yun, meron tayong disconnect na hindi siya nagmamatch kasi supposedly, ang dalawang yan, if you really know yourself, dapat match. Okay. So I'm gonna give you guys 10 seconds just to let that sink in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, here's the point, and I'm sure you get the point already. If these two activities do not match each other, sabi ko nga at the top of our conversation, maybe that's why you guys are stressed or depressed, because your priorities, your allocation of your time, your energy, your power, whatever you have, is not in sync. Yes, I know you guys are mind blown. Mind blown. Okay, so again, let me repeat that phrase. Maybe the reason, maybe, I'm not saying for sure or definitively, pero it's very likely, since you guys have opposing or ang tawag dun sa math, inverted. Anyway, hindi nagma-match yung archetype nyo with the animals and then your time allotment. Maybe that's why right now it could be causing what you guys call depression or stress. Quiet. My dog is stressed as well. May tao sa labas. Okay. Now, ganito yan. I-connect ko na rin yung Pareto Principle. Okay, i-connect ko na rin yung Pareto Principle. Kasi baka iba sa inyo iniisip na, ay, 30% lang sa family. Ay, 40% lang sa sa career. 50% lang o ganito, and so on and so forth. I need you to right now realize that that is completely okay. And you don't have to feel guilty about it. I'm going to explain why. My girlfriend right now, she's 10 years younger than me. Probably most of you guys' age. She's 27. I'm almost 40. Sa isang araw, we have 24 hours in a day. Siguro ang oras ko lang sa kanya is an hour or the most 2 hours. Siguro iba sa inyo na medyo pabebe pa, medyo PBB teens pa. Medyo offend ka. 2 hours lang. Di ang konti and so on and so forth. But she understands my priorities. Diba? Ito, sabi ni Rona, match naman. Okay? Yun nga, going back to my girlfriend, let's say sa 100 minutes, siguro ang kay girlfriend lang, siguro 12, 18 minutes or 20 minutes. But in that 20 minutes span of time, focus lang ako kay girlfriend. So that means that 20 minutes is still 100% of 20 minutes. Nakakasunod ba? Yes? Can you say yes if you guys are still with me? Can you type yes? Okay, kasi hindi ko alam kung ano susundan nyo. Sa allocation natin ng time and energy, out of 100% or kahit out of 10%, ako, for example, one lang kay girlfriend, pero that whole 1% or that whole 1 minute, wala akong ibang iniisip, wala akong ibang ginagawa, wala akong ibang iniintindi, nakatutok lang ako and focus lang ako kay girlfriend. Same goes with the rest of our priorities. Another reason why probably some of us are stressed and depressed is because sometimes siguro ginagawa mo yung career mo, pero iniisip mo yung family mo eh. During the 20% with the career, umiepal pa, nagsisink in pa si family, 20% na nga lang kay career, tapos ano pa, sumaside bet pa si family. And that is sometimes our major problem in life. Setting priorities and time management. It sounds easy kapag sinabi mong priorities, parang time management. Ang dali lang yan. But then kung pagko-connect mo, pagdudugtong-dugtungin mo yung natutunan natin from the Pareto Principle to the archetypes to the setting of priorities, again, dapat match sila at huwag ka magi-guilty kapag 20% lang binibigay mo kay love or kay self. Okay? So find someone or find a support group that understands you, but first, you must understand you. Does that make sense? So first, you must understand you, understand yourself, before you can find someone or choose someone, your support group, your partner in life, your parent, not parents, you have no choice. Pero choose someone that understands that. And si Yana, na-follow up na ako, okay? So yun. All right. So last slide, Yana. Sorry. So hopefully that makes sense. Okay. Second to the last natin. Kasi iba yan. Okay, wag na pala yan. Okay, let's move forward na lang. Forward. Ito, stress do this. Ayan. Sabi nga ni Arminda, okay, number 1, priority list. Next. Work-life integration, habit or schedule. Based on your percentages, sundan nyo yun. Mas ako din, I think mas kampante ako sa binigay yung percentages compared to sa mga animals. Okay, next, Yana. Expectation visual journal. Yes, okay. If I can just twist my computer. Ay, sige nga, next slide nga, Yana. Okay. If you can see, I have my vision board here. Medyo malaki siya, 4x6. So, I highly suggest, kung wala kayong ganyan sa kwarto nyo, bumili na kayo. Hindi pong pagising mo pa lang, nakikita mo na agad siya. I know it sounds elementary, it sounds basic and fundamental, pero yung pagising mo pa lang, makikita mo na agad yung vision board mo. Okay, you'll be guided eh. Okay? So sa akin ang laki, so I can't miss it. So make sure you have an expectation visual or a vision board so that you will be reminded all the time. Okay, to do checklist, it's also here. And next, Yana. Bawal tamad. Nako, ito ang super. Promise. If you want to lose weight, if you want to sculpt those muscles, go to the gym, exercise. If you want to earn money, you have to study, you have to invest. Okay, if you want to be intelligent, study, put in the hours. Okay, you have to do the legwork. Okay, bawal ang tamad, promise. Actually, yung parang general rule ko sa buhay. Bawal ang tamad. Okay, next. Outlet. Okay, this is very important for me. I think I heard you guys mention earlier during the top of the show that Ethan, you're asking about how you find or how you distress. So make sure na meron kayong outlet. Now, yung love, di ba? May 10% kayong love. Whatever you do with the 10%, ako, for example, if I'm really stressed, I just eat ice cream. That's my go-to. My go-to distressor. Ice cream lang, solve na ako. Kapag mainit na ulo ko, ice cream or kape. Or massage. So make sure meron kayong outlet, ha? Make sure meron. Hindi pwedeng wala. mapupundi kayo, mauubos kayo kapag wala kayong outlet. That is reality, guys. Whether ako, basketball, pero walang basketball ngayon, pero yun. So again, make sure you have an outlet. Love yourself first. Which leads me to the next slide. Diana, go ahead. Let's go. Oh, yan. Bibilisan ko lang to. Hopefully you guys are still following. Meron ako napanood na isang episode ng Tawag ng Tanghalan. Sabi ni Gary Valenciano, tinanong niya yung contestant, sabi niya, ba't mo ginagawa to? Sabi ng bata na nanalo, grand champion, kasi po para sa pamilya ko. Now, I'm not saying na mali. Okay? Baka meron mga medyo sensitive dyan or family-oriented na ma-offend. But here, this is what I do. Kung ano man yung ginagawa nyo ngayon, as in right now, in your life, yung life goals mo, yung direction mo, gusto mo ba talaga yan? As in, yung gusto mo talaga bang gawin yan? Sabi ni Gary V, just make sure you love what you're doing. Doon sa bata. Kasi sabi ng bata, para po sa pamilya ko, para matulungan sila. That's all good, that's all noble. Pero sabi nga ni idol ko, Mr. Pure Energy, just make sure na gusto mo rin yung pagkanta. Dahil kung di mo gusto yan, it will not sustain. Believe me. I know it's a phenomenon not only in the country but also in other countries that you always you always pay back family, and that's fine. Even myself, even my mom, I know I have to repay her by taking care of her, and showing her how I love her. But then whatever drives you right now, whatever your motivation is, sana hindi ito yung number 1. Go to number 3. Gawin mo kung ano yung gusto mo. Hindi, syempre wag naman yung criminal or yung mga tipong devious or yung tipong ludicrous. Ganon. Pero make sure whatever you want in life, gagawin mo. Okay, for example, nagtatrabaho ka para sa pamilya, pero gusto mo magbanda, edi magbanda ka pa rin. Follow? Wag mong iwanan yung gusto mo. And I'm sure a lot of us, especially yung mga pinsan ko sa States, na nag-nursing, mag-nursing, or magdo-doktor ka, magti-teacher ka. And reality naman to, hindi naman siguro bago sa inyo to. So, I'm sure, yun lang, pinapaalala ko lang, kasi talagang guys, mauubos kayo. Yung ano nyo, yung drive mo, tsaka yung motivation mo, tsaka yung gana mo sa buhay, kung para sa ibang tao lagi, bakit ng girlfriend ko yun eh. Sabi ko, unahin mo sarili mo. Kasi next slide, ayan. Kasi next slide. Sabi nga ng kanta, ayan. Okay, you can give us, yung second slide muna, sabi dyan, the greatest love of all, yung mga kabatch ko, generation ko, learning to love yourself, for me, it's not the greatest love of all, but it's the first love of all. Okay, si God muna, of course, or whoever you are praising to. Pero love yourself first before you love somebody else, because you cannot give what you don't have. Naku. I'm sure narinig nyo na to. You cannot give, if you're not patient, you cannot give patience. If you're not, kung di ka marunong, paano ka magtuturo? Kung di ka karpentero, paano ka magtuturo maging carpenter? Or kung di ka tubero, paano ka maging plumber? Kung wala kang pera, paano ka magbibigay ng pera? Again, if you notice, tuhog lahat to guys, tuhog, parang sa barbecue. Mula dito sa unang slide natin sa Pareto Principle hanggang this slide, tuhog lahat yan. Ask yourself, reflect, go to talk to your counselor if you have one. If you don't have one, you can have an appointment with me. Pero make sure that whatever you're doing, you love it, because if not, you're probably stressed already or depressed because hindi naman talaga yung gusto mo. Do not be a people pleaser, guys. I mean, of course, you can be congenial and social and political, but then always love yourself first. And make sure kung ano mang ginagawa nyo ngayon, hindi para sa pamilya, hindi para sa asawa ko or sa kahit sino. Know yourself. Make sure your partner knows you and knows how you know yourself, and then follow these steps. All right? Okay. Sige, yan na. Para Kapag Q&A pa tayo. Okay, I'm not going to touch on depression anymore. Pero, sige yan, next slide. Okay, wag na lang yan. Pero kung napanood niyo yung Emily Rose, medyo maganda yan. Pero rin siya kayo, A Beautiful Mind, maganda rin yan. Okay, if you want a copy of this, nasa, ano naman yan. Kung depressed kayo, make sure you have six of these. Ito yung pinaka-latest sa DSM-5 yata. Wala pa naman DSM-4. 6. So just ask Kiana for a copy of this. Or nasa online naman yata to. If you have 6 of these checklists in a period of 2 weeks, yes, you can say, pero dapat yung clinician nyo pa rin na magsasabi niya depressed kayo. So if you have 6 out of 8 or 5 out of 8 in a 2 weeks period of time, and I'm sure marami sa atin ngayon, especially last year, even myself, no, parang for a time period nagkaroon ako ng depression. I have my clinician, of course. I have my doctor. So just make sure you have this. Okay? Ayan. I think tapos na tayo. Yan, ha?
All right. Thanks, Joseph.
Thank you so much, Ethan. Ayan. What to do? You can just read it on yourself. Okay. So, i-share lang natin yung mga links on the chat group for your ano. Okay? Thank you, Ethan. Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Awesome.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Joseph. So actually, hindi pa naman tapos, we do have a fireside chat session with you in a bit.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, we'll have a quick Q&A. But before that, I'll just give the second raffle keyword and the third na rin. Okay, so our second keyword is lifestyle. And our third keyword is heartiness. Okay, so just to recap, remember you have to post these sa Twitter page namin, no? The 3 keywords are mental well-being. Sorry, that's the first set of keywords, and then lifestyle, and then heartiness. So again, simply follow our Sprout Twitter page with the handle @SproutHRTech and comment those 3 keywords for a chance to win the raffle, which we will be announcing in a few minutes. But before that, some of you have some interesting questions. So I'd like to welcome back, first of all, our speaker, Mr. Joseph Fernandez. Thank you, Joseph, for the great presentation. And also joining Joseph, we'll have our very own Head of People Operations, Shang Trinidad, and Marketing Communications Lead in Sprout, Win Contreras. Welcome, guys. Hi, Gwen.
Hi.
Okay, sige.
Hi, morning.
So may mga katanungan na dito sa Q&A tab natin dito sa Zoom link. I'm sure everyone's excited to get the answers to this. The first one is from Maria. What activities or tests can an HR manager conduct without being obvious that they are checking on an employee's mental condition? So I'll give this first to Joseph Fernandez, and then after that we can have Shang and Gwen weigh in. Go ahead, Joseph.
Hang on. The first question is, what activities or tests an HR manager can conduct without being obvious and checking on employee's mental condition? Pag sinabi ko, di alam niyo na.
Okay. Maybe an example lang. I think it's fine.
There are a lot. I'm sure Ms. Shang and your HR team knows a lot of subtle or sublime activities, whether a simple freedom board, or a simple to know what you guys are thinking. A freedom board na you know what a freedom board is. But I mean, yung mga simple ng bagay, o kaya yung what we do back in elementary, o kaya mag-slam book lang. To better know yourself and to better know your employees. I think one of the more crucial jobs or roles of an HR manager is to really know his or her staff. Ano talaga yung nasa kaibuturan ng puso nila. And sorry kung extend ko lang this one. Kasi I had a client before. Salesperson siya ng sapatos. Okay? Do you guys hear me? Okay. So sales person siya ng sapatos, pero hindi siya nakakabenta. Okay. Siguro ilang buwan na siya doon, hindi siya nakakabenta, hindi siya mare-regular. Ngayon, with the series of communication and sessions with us, with the coaches, nalaman namin na kaya pala siya hindi nakakabenta ng sapatos kasi pinapalo siya ng sapatos ng tatay niya nung bata siya. Kapag nakagawa siya ng mali or nasablay, yung sapatos ang pamalo sa kanya. So medyo creepy. I mean, it's not really creepy. It's more of enlightening na you really have to know. I mean, you really have to know what's going on at the soul. If you want them to really be efficient or really be driven and motivated, you have to know what drives them. So yun lang, mga ganun people. Simple bagay. Thank you.
Thanks, Joseph. Thanks also for the example to concretize things. Maybe Shang also can weigh in as our head of people operations. She knows how to take care of us.
Sure. Hi, Ethan. Hi, Joseph. I really love your talk. So to keep it short, maybe let's go ahead with Dole. Dole kasi mandated all companies to develop and implement a mental health workplace policies and programs. So every company should have that. And the primary purpose is, of course, raise awareness, prevent stigma, and Joseph mentioned this earlier, and provide support to workers, and also facilitate access. And I acknowledge naman that not all companies have the means or to support their employees during this time in terms of checking up on mental health. And I'm happy that Sprout has Sprout Wellness in order to facilitate access to our employees. So it's a really big help as an HR practitioner to have Sprout Wellness kasi meron silang access to yoga, meditation, and one-on-one consultation with licensed psychologists, because it is a sensitive topic, and I'm sure all of you would agree na talagang if you want to prioritize your mental health, you take the first step, and talagang nakakatulong yung mga ganitong activities. But aside from that, as an HR practitioner, you should also be ready with engagement activities, and para malaman mo din yung needs ng mga employees mo, send out a survey. So we have Sprout Pulse, and it's really helpful for me also para malaman ko, okay, some people, they just want movie night to alleviate stress or anxiety. Some people, they want focus group discussions, or seminars would also help. Mas lalo na kapag okay yung topic, very adept, and ano pa ba, trivia night, mobile games for our tech. So medyo nag-ano kami ngayon, Mobile Legends, Call of Duty. So at the end of the day, you view your people as your customers, and you really want to support them during this time, because the trend now is employees would remember how their companies helped them during this time.
Yep.
100% agree.
Agree.
When did you want to add anything?
In relation dun sa sinabi ni Shang and ni Sir Joseph, it's more of communication talaga. So it's more of being enabled for us na we gauge din yung environment natin in terms of the workplace. Kasi mafe-feel mo din yun if there's something that needs parang help or what. And with that, kailangan din natin mag-reach out with them. It's not na parang they feel like that tayo, nafe-feel na natin na may something kasi hindi tayo parang gagawa ng action or something. It's more of gauging din in terms of communication. Open communication with all of the people around us. Be sensitive, parang ganun.
Okay, so be sensitive and have good communication within the organization, right? Actually, Shang mentioned Sprout Pulse, and for those of you who don't know, it's a surveying tool that you can where you can release templated surveys to your team, and so when they open the dashboard, nandun na siya, and then it's a rating system. Like, for example, do you feel like you're getting great leadership here in the company or great direction? And it's 1 to 5. Strongly agree, strongly disagree. To give some context, I think we have time for one more question, team. So I think this is important. No, one question is, I've been experiencing burnout recently due to a lot of things. There are times when I think of consulting with a professional, but I can't seem to find the time. What would you recommend? Okay, so maybe let's go with Joseph first again.
Okay. Medyo naglalag lang yung internet ko, I think.
Sorry, narinig mo ba yung question, Joseph?
Yes, I think that the time with the professional. Sorry, pero you don't have excuses. I mean, you have to make time. I mean, you really have to find time for something that is as important as your mental health, or something as important as yourself. Kasi para sa akin, if you're consulting with a professional or with a psychologist or a counselor, that's loving yourself. Eh. I mean, so you have to find time. There are no, sorry, I think there are no excuses for that. You have to make time.
Okay, you have to make time. You have to prioritize your mental health. Shang?
Yes. Mhm.
I guess some people are hesitant to seek professional help. That's why we really want to raise awareness to people na it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to seek professional help. So talagang ang goal natin as a whole, regardless of your position, kahit na friend mo siya, family member, jowa mo,
Yeah.
is to alisin yung stigma behind it.
Yep.
Alisin yung stigma behind seeking professional help because it is a good step to acknowledge that you need help. And kapag naalis na yon and you feel comfortable, and no need to pressure anyone, by the way, if they're hesitant. Pero yun na nga, ang goal talaga is to let them know na help is here and it's okay. It's okay to seek professional help. Acknowledgement is the first step.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, agree din. And additional, kunyari in terms nga of awareness and the stigma, dito din papasok yung mga gantong activities and seminar. Kaya here in Sprout, we're trying to make sure na parang diverse din yung mga topics natin para lang din to help to promote this kind of parang things. Yun.
Okay, great. So from Shang, it's okay to not be okay. You have to acknowledge that there's something you need to do. And Gwen actually mentioned and gave a shout out to basically what you guys are doing now, which is trying to understand how you can help yourself better. Wow. Okay, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a warm round of applause and thank you to Mr. Joseph Fernandez and our two panelists, Shang Trinidad and Gwen Contreras today. Thank you guys. Thank you, team. All right, please make some noise at chat. Okay, so unfortunately, that is all the time we have for this Q&A session and the entire webinar. I also wanted to mention that hopefully you can get in touch with Joseph. Joseph, do you want to mention any avenue where people can get in touch with you?
Yeah, isang singit ko lang, sobrang mabilis lang yung sabi kasi ni Armin Dabasa, sabi niya, when do you say you have successfully managed your time well, work-life balance versus work-life effectiveness? Which one is better? Arminda, that is for you to answer. Okay, kasi that is your life. And that's not our life. Okay, yun lang. So anyway, so going back to you, Ethan. Yes, if you want a consult, if you want a consult about your lifestyle, your life perspective, and so on, you can email me at coachpep@ymail.com. And then if you guys have time, every Sundays I am on air at 104.3 FM to the capital sound of Manila from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Sundays, that's my show, 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. So yun lang. And also, get a dog. Here's my dog, oh. Very, very helpful. Kanina pa siya nangungulit. So if you don't have a friend or if you don't have a partner, get a dog. Thank you, guys. Tapos, Ethan, share ko sa chat group, very, very nice videos from Gary Beishmerk and Will Smith. So, panoorin nyo na lang. Yeah.
Saan mo sinare? Sorry.
Teka lang. Ay, nakigwen lang yung privately. Paano ba i-share? Sa lahat dapat. Sorry.
Yeah, maybe our team can find a way to share it.
Okay. Okay, here you go. There you go. All right. Thank you, guys.
All right. Adios. Thank you, guys. Bye. Okay, so we of course have yung raffle winner natin. Before we do that, actually, e-certificate request. If you want one, you may follow the instructions that you see on the screen and send your request through this link on the screen. Can everyone see it? Okay. Take a screenshot if you need to. And of course, we are going to announce our very lucky raffle winner for today. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause to Reneth Datahan or Datahan. Congratulations, Reneth. You are the raffle winner. Yay! All right. Okay, guys. So that's all the time we have for today. No? So we do this almost every Tuesday, every Thursday. So please follow our social media pages. Use the hashtag SproutHR Experts to be updated on these kind of events. We bring you the best speakers, the best panelists, and we hope you have a great time. Maraming salamat and enjoy your lunch. Bye-bye.